to my YouTube channel. So for today's video, as you can probably tell, I've got a stash of parcels. This is like a June haul, everything I've bought in June so far. Haven't opened, so it's just a big unboxing haul. So I'm really excited for this video. So if you don't follow me on Instagram already, then definitely go and give it a follow. I'm going to pop it just here and the link will be in the description down below. Like this video, then please give it a like down below, subscribe to my channel and hit the bell so you don't miss out on any future videos. And if you want to see everything I've got in June so far, then keep on watching. The Soap & Glory Kick-Ass Retouch Pressed Powder. Now, I've never tried Soap & Glory products. I used to have the lip plumper. The only problem with this is they only have one shade, which I kind of thought was a bit like, I prefer a pressed powder to bake in. I just really like pressed powders. I think right now under my eyes I've just got a pressed powder on. I haven't baked. It's literally a setting powder under my eyes. That is the Boots haul. Next I've got the Morphe. Oh my gosh, I love this set so much. Honestly, I already have this and then I went and bought singles because I love this so much. Told you it was Christmas Day. Love it. This is the Morphe X Jeffree Star eye brush set. Oh, I don't think it said that before. It tells you all the brushes on the back, which is quite handy. Not that you have to necessarily use the brush for what it says. I love the bag. I've obviously got this set already. So I bought this set, I don't know, maybe like 3 or 4 months ago. So these are all the brushes. Then the blender brush I talked about earlier, this is a JS12. It's such a good brush set. It was reduced to £20 actually. Patient flawless. You can't just get good makeup if you don't have good brushes. It just doesn't happen at all. So these are my personal favourite brush sets ever. But if anybody messages me saying, because I do get quite a lot of DMs, what's your favourite brushes and what are your favourite eyeshadow brushes, because I think people are now more aware that good eyeshadow brushes really make the blending process. It makes it easier for you, it looks better, it looks way more seamless, and I think you can almost over blend with some brushes, and over blending sometimes it looks like you haven't blended at all. So I think you get, did I say you get 10? So I got the 4 for £15, which I think is amazing. I got the PC04. Use this for bronzer because it's kind of pinched. I actually have the, I'll show you. I have the PC05, which is absolutely huge, but I love it for bronzer because it's more pinched. Obviously that's how it is normally, but pinched, I just love it. This is the PC04. I thought I'd get a smaller one just because I feel like it's easier to use. Got another bullet crease brush because they are really necessary, but I feel like you could use this as a blender brush. I didn't realise how small this was. They've got a video on their site, on their Instagram page, which I think is so helpful because I think every brand could do with this. Explaining their brushes, explaining the sizes, putting them next to each other in categories. It's so useful, but I think I was going to get the PC10 and I thought it was really big, like bigger than my JS8. That's quite big for me. I think that's the biggest blender brush for eyeshadow I'd go. But this is quite small, so I might just use it as like a bullet crease or just a tiny blender. This is the PC38. Then I got, oh my gosh, this looks like such a good concealer brush ever. This is the PC29. It's just fab. For pressing them into the skin, these brushes are a dream. Then I've got the PC21, which is a angled contour brush. It's kind of like that. Love that. That's going to be good to use. They are such good quality, like I couldn't recommend them enough. Next up, one of my favourite girls ever, Emily Bailey Makeup or Emily Bailey Cosmetics. I'm going to pop the page here so you can go and check her out. I love when people send you a little card as well. Like, obviously not going to put the whole card on here because it's personal, but I think it's just so much nicer. Obviously when a brand gets bigger, they don't necessarily, but she sent me, I ordered the Brow Sketch, which is a really thin, precise brow pencil, which I'm really excited to use. I've been wanting to buy it from her for ages. And how kind is this? She sent me a brow soap and 2 pairs of lashes. So she sent me Spice and OTT, and a brow soap which I've seen and it looks insane. So I feel like having different brow products as well. I don't like my brows to look the same all the time. I think using a different product is just something I like to do. Oh, it slides off. That's so cute. It like goes like that. I'm really excited to use this. This was one of the things I've been waiting to use. I wanted to just open it and use it, but obviously I wanted to show it on camera. What it looks like is absolutely amazing. She's also come out with new packaging as well, so definitely go and check her out. Comes with a little spoolie as well, which I think is so handy. And then her brow sketch, so beautiful. Love that. That's such like a clean cut as well. Use those. And then she sent me, I've got her lashes Bebe. They are one of my favourite lashes ever. Like ever. I've tried so many lash brands. Bella and Emily and Kitty Lash. I also liked Hattie lashes, but honestly those three are my favourite. Bebe Lash I've tried from her. And she sent me Spice, which is a new style, which look absolutely fab. A little bit bigger than Bebe Lash, but I feel like I'm going to get so much wear out of these. And OTT, absolutely obsessed. These are a much bigger lash, but I feel like I love a bigger lash. Like day to day, I'd wear it even like then. I think a lot of people go for a more natural lash, but honestly, look at the fluff on those. Honestly obsessed. I'm so excited to try those, so thank you so much for sending me those. Just to pop back on, because I actually didn't bend the case for Bella's lash. This is Jazz Lash, so I feel like I should show you the fluffiness of these as well, since I've done it for every other. Look at those. And they're really like cat eye as well. I'm really excited about this one. Do you know how long I've wanted this? I haven't got this before. I haven't even got the other one before. I feel like when you start your kit, this is the kind of palette you're going to need. It has at £42, which to be honest, it's got 30 mattes and 10 shimmers, 3 highlights. So it's got 43 shades. That's insane. And I know that the pigmentation of this is insane because every single artist I know and I follow has this palette. I'm excited. Oh my gosh, I know you've probably all seen it, but like those. She's got another one coming out, which is why I knew I needed to get this. They actually had a deal, £30 for this and 2 of the products, which is like amazing because it's usually 42 on its own. Then I got the Perfect Prime eyeshadow priming base with it. I feel like it's, I don't know if it's similar to the P. Louise base. Might not be, but that's just what it is. It's like a priming base. I'm excited to use that, but I think it's like, when I say primer, it's not like a primer. It's like a concealer primer, so in that respect I'm not sure how similar it is to the P. Louise base, but it's good to get them all together. I think it's kind of like your whole look. I've also got the Bad Llama mascara, so with this obviously you've got the base, the eyeshadow and the mascara. They do lashes, so obviously it's basically your whole eye look completed, which I think is such a good deal because a lot of deals just have like random stuff in, but this is just so relevant. So that is the mascara. Let's have a look at the wand. Oh, I like this wand. I feel like the wand is very important. It probably doesn't look like that different on camera, but it's very precise, like the little bits of the wand. Oh my god, I've got 3 boxes left. So sad. Right, next up I've got a Morph order again. I think this is my last Morph order. So I have a Morph order and I have the All I Want brush set. Now this is a 6-piece brush set, and when I first started makeup, actually before I started makeup, I went to Birmingham and the Morph store there is quite like a decent size. I don't know what other stores are like because I've never been to any others. But I went on, they have like all the brushes on a stand and I was just picking up random brushes, but I went to the till and they had this glitzy bag. I need it again. So I went to the till and they had this bag. I need to find it. I don't think they sell it anymore. It came with around 5 or 6 face brushes and this is one of them, and look at that. I can't explain to you how soft it is, and I can't explain to you how much I love this brush. All the brushes are relevant, like they've got an angled contour brush, a bronzer brush, a really good highlight brush, like my favourite highlight brush. But the point is, I think it's the same collection because They've got the gold and black, which is the same as that. I think it was called Eye Obsessions or just an obsession. I don't know what it was called, but it came like that. And this is the reason I got this eye brush set, because it was on a fabulous offer and I saw the design. And I know that all Morphe brushes are going to be like the same quality. They're all going to be the same quality because it's like the same brand, but these brushes were so much better than any other brushes I've tried. Just in terms of fluffiness, I absolutely love them. So to find it in an eye set, I thought I need this so much. So this is like a blending brush. They don't actually have names, so you can't like identify it against a normal Morphe brush. I'm not going to get them all out, but this is like big blending brush, like an under eye. I use it as an under eye crease brush, similar to the Morphe JS10. Yeah, that's a good brush. So I like these brushes for stamping out. I sometimes use the base or blank canvas just here, just to create like a sharper line and also nose contour. Then a really tiny brush, which I actually really love for applying glitter in a line, because I think if you use too much of a big brush, it goes everywhere. This brush is actually really good, especially for like the inner corner. So I guess you could use it for inner corner pigments as well. Then I have another blending brush. It doesn't look that much smaller than the other one, so let's match them together. I hope this comes out again because I want to get it again now. They look pretty similar. I think the only difference is, so this brush, the brush hairs are slightly wider, like that is literally the only difference. The hairs go out a little bit more, whereas here they're a little bit more compact and like within the brush. And then I've got a brow brush, which I love these brushes. I actually prefer them to, like, if you ever bought spoolies online, it's a little bit less easy to grasp the product on. It still works absolutely great, but I prefer a brush from a brand. And I also like having this bit on the end. I think if you do use pomade, that's absolutely great. So that is the set, and it comes in a lovely like shiny bag. I got my favourite foundation of all time. This is honestly a dream. It's a matte foundation, but it's not like matte to the point where a lot of matte foundations, you put them on your skin and you can't really move them that much after because they kind of dry so quick. This doesn't do that, and I absolutely love it. So I got the shade F2.20. If you look on my product list on my Instagram, this is pretty much in every one. Like I say, I do mix up my foundations, but day to day, this is always in the mix, or at least the main foundation that I use, and I might mix something else with it. But I pretty much don't go without using this. £16, which is a little bit more than the drugstore foundations, but it's so worth it. Another brush set, H Cosmetics Poolside Chic or Chic, don't know which one it is. Such good quality. So this has a large powder brush, small flat powder brush, foundation contour brush. Obviously you don't necessarily have to use these for these things. They've got a stippling brush, setting brush, shader brush, flat shader brush, tapered blending brush. I love tapered blending brushes. Then you've got a crease blending brush, flat smudger brush. Smudger brushes are great. And then you've got a pencil brush and an angled brow spoolie brush. So I feel like you've got your essentials. I feel like this is an essential set. It's got face and eyes. So this is the bag, and it's absolutely beautiful. It's so nice. Like, I would buy this again just for the bag. It retailed at £21, which I think is so affordable for like a 12-piece brush set, but it's got faces and eye brushes. This bag is so nice. I'm going to go through these quite quick. Oh, this looks like a nice brush. This is like a pinched powder brush, and I love it when the brushes are pinched because I feel like it just makes it go on a lot easier for yourself. It looks a lot better, looks a lot more blended. So this is so soft. I love these brushes so much. Next up, I've got a flat powder brush. It looks similar to my Doll Beauty brushes. I think it's DB1, and it's like a small brush, and I use that for my setting powder. So that looks quite similar, but it's just a bigger version. If you've got the Doll Beauty brushes, it's DB3. It's a bigger version of DB3, but I love DB3 for under my eyes. It's my favourite under eye brush. A bit more like a stippling brush hair, just at the very top, but I feel like that's just because they're more sparse, like they're more spaced out. I don't know if you can really see. That's cool. I feel like that might actually work better with moisturiser because it's a little bit smaller, so I feel like pressing it into your skin would be easier. Then I have this, and I love this brush so much. This I would use for foundation. It is a foundation brush, but it says contour as well, so I feel like a lot of people would use it for contour. It's quite small, quite pinched. Love it. Look at the hairs. That is, to me, a press into your skin foundation brush. Perfect. Then we have eye brushes. If you want me to do a separate video on all my brushes, then I will do that. Then for my final parcel, this is another super jug. How do you open it? I've actually really enjoyed this video. I feel like it's like, it feels to me, hang on, feels to me like Christmas Day. Like, I've opened so many different brands. I've opened like lashes, brushes, foundation, a hell of a lot of concealer, contour. I don't feel like I've got, I ordered quite a few bronzers, which are obviously not here. I've got, I would say, 3 of the packages to arrive. There is quite a lot of eyeshadow. I feel like I covered everything. Well, now I ordered the Maybelline Fit Me 105 setting powder. That was the other setting powder I was on about. I forgot what it was earlier in the video. But like I say, I love a good setting powder. I prefer it to baking. It makes a really flawless finish. So I'm excited to try that one. I feel like it's like Christmas Day, but it's stuff I'm actually know I'm going to use and stuff I look forward to buying. I ordered this Revolution, what shade is it? Blusher Reloaded Coral Dream Blush, and I love a coral coral blush. At the moment I've got Topshop Shocktastics on, but this is a coral blush. I don't know how much this was, but I feel like the pigmentation is quite good of it. I feel like it's just going to be a good blush, a buildable blush as well, because I think some blushes are so pigmented but you can still build them, and then some of them are like you literally put it on and there's so much pigment in it you couldn't then dip in again. But I quite like building them, so I quite like having blushes that I can build up and blushes that I know the pigment's there, so I don't necessarily need to dip into it again. Gosh, I forgot I ordered this. This is the most exciting box, and I'm glad I left it till last because, oh, that's actually so cute. I've actually got stuff in here I forgot that I ordered. I've got the Nip and Fab concealer as a contour stick in the shade 08. Bella recommended this. Absolutely love this. I'm so excited to try. And then I've got the Revolution Pro Supreme Hold Finishing Spray. I've seen people use this as well, and I feel like you can never have enough setting sprays. I always use the Morphe ones. They're like the ones I tend to go to. This I'm excited to try. Forgot I ordered this as well. I was excited to use this today, and I thought, is it even in my haul? But this is the NYX High Glass Face Primer in the shade Sandy Glow. I've seen Rebecca Capel use this. I feel like this is the kind of primer that's going to give you the sandy glow and the really like glowy shimmer. You might be able to use this separately. This is just going to be really good to use. I've been really excited to try this. It was about £14, but they had an offer, so I think I got it for like £7. So that is the end of the video. Thank you so much for watching. I've really enjoyed filming this. I feel like haul videos are my type of thing. So if you've got any recommendations, then please comment them down below. Don't forget to leave a like and follow me on Instagram. I'm going to pop it here and the link will be in the description below. Make sure to subscribe and hit the bell so you don't miss out on any future videos. Thank you all so much for watching. Stay safe and see you all soon.